Welcome. This is Improve with Joe. I'm Joe, and today we're talking about the topic of investing in yourself through investing in your life, in your inner self, and even investing in money, because it's all the same. It's all an investment. But the question is, are you a short-term or are you a long-term investor? Combo of both? Whether the investment is a financial, personal, fitness related, or relationship, etc., 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 this perspective on investing is in both the short-term and long-term will help you be so good they can't ignore you. Invest in yourself through your skills and career. Build your own human capital. Your skill, knowledge, and experience are the lens and perspective that make you distinctly you. To provide value, you must first value yourself. Then you can give value to others. Ever heard of the phrase, an idea that it takes 10,000 hours or 10 years to truly master something? Now that's truly a long-term investment, but broken down, it's 10,000 individual short-term investments. By improving your skillfulness in a variety of areas on topics you like, recognize are important, or are required to get you where you need to go, you're adding value. You're adding value while becoming more skillful at what you're keenly interested in. Your inherent human capital, inherent worth, self-worth, etc., 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 is just that. Your collection of experiences, knowledge, skills, personality, and uniqueness. With practice, effort, and long-term consistency, that inherent human capital can grow and improve. So, first major point. Recognize if what you're currently doing is a short-term or a long-term investment. Add up short terms and you'll get long-term. So both are important, but recognizing where the short-term is just an immediate gratification is critical to making the decision between that short-term reward and the long-term gratification, happiness, and fulfillment of sticking to your goals and plans that you set for yourself. Thinking forward in the future. It's important to realize your place in a growing and developing world. Think about how information services, marketing services, transportation, etc., will all be automated over time. But inherent human skill capital cannot be automated. Certain areas will be more vulnerable to automation than others, but that's a topic for an entirely different video. Second major point, establish and understand your 5 things. This is a topic I've expanded on from what you might know as the 3-thing rule. First, you need one thing that will make you money. Second, one thing to be a hobby or to keep you creative or creating. Third, you need one thing to either keep you or get you in shape, to keep you healthy. Fourth, you need one thing that will challenge yourself, that will make you grow, learn, improve, and be dynamic. Lastly, you need one thing to make your own. What's your one thing? Comment, subscribe. For me, one very key point to stress is that while there are almost 8 billion people in the world, there truly is uniqueness in everyone. How much of which and what specifically is different? Now that's up to you. Coming to the third major point, honest self-evaluation is required to see what additional hard or soft skills you'll need to help and improve your 5 things. Ask yourself and be 100% transparent. What is positive? What is enabling your growth and success or lack of it? What is negative? What is blocking your path, your goals, your success? How much are you valuing your own time? Also known as your literal, conscious life and human capital. This point is very important to understand because the world is competing for your time and attention, and ultimately your dollar. Both go hand in hand. Why do that? Because through these conversations with yourself, which can be a struggle and can be hard, changes are made, and through those changes, blocks are worked through. This improvement over time creates a natural sense of confidence that we're all inherently capable of. This cultivating of your own consciousness and your own confidence isn't an easy thing to do either. Sometimes figuring out what your true challenge is, also known as your true purpose or life purpose, and finding out what you're really passionate about, that'll lead to true self-expression. Any sort of challenge can lead to expression, feelings, and emotions, but challenges that connect to the core of who you are tell you the most about you. These things should be talked about in your own internal and external conversations because while this is a generalization, this analogy holds true. 90% of your consciousness is under the surface. Only 10% comes up to the surface, but that 10% is what you focus on. 10% is your day-to-day existence, while the 90% is working on everything else. There are some truly rare and gifted people who can look past and think past that 10% of themselves and of the 10% of others to look to see what the 90% is saying. Honestly, that is what I'm trying to do, to reach out through the camera and through your screen to grab your heartstrings and make you feel something. Because when you do, and honestly feel it, emotions can lead to action, actions can lead to change, and change can lead to improvement. Improve with Joe. Finally, I'd like to talk about the ability to sit in someone else's perspective. To help others, in order to teach anyone anything, you need to sit in their perspective of the world. Sitting with them, also known as walking in their shoes, enables a path to be created from their current perspective to a new one. By showing that you're in their perspective, it enables true communication and change to occur. This is not an easy task to do, but it's something we're all ultimately capable of and can be improved like any other skill. Self-improvement through daily actions leads to sustainable success. What you build and develop contribute to the collective knowledge, experience, and skill that make up who you are. Reading and learning is an incredible investment and use of your time. Its value is incalculable because you have no way of knowing how what you know will affect you in your life. One example is a book about emotional stability. After reading it and taking it to heart, it'll have an impact on your work, relationships, and your own self-talk. Anything. Future, past, anything. By developing who you are and making your first major challenge in life be mastering yourself, you'll begin what can be a long and difficult journey. But you'll be challenged and you'll learn your lessons, improve, do better, and be more successful than when you started. I envy children, people of my own age and people of older, because we're all in our own unique positions where learning is forever possible. There is so much to learn from ourselves, from each other, those that have come before us, and those that will come after. To wrap it up, I'd like to resolutely say that developing yourself leads to self-actualization in whichever way it will mean to you. By looking within instead of outside for your own truth, you're less likely to accept lies as a reality. That ability to tell truth from lie, to improve and overcome, to love and live life past hardships and struggles, is a skill you can learn and get better at, and is essential to living your best life and investing in yourself. Thank you so much for taking the time. I truly hope you get some benefit out of it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. With social media at our disposal, let's make it a force for good in the world. Thank you for watching. Thank you for improving with Joe, and I'll see you in the next one.